If you're looking for the best AI receptionist for a pest control company in 2026, put FieldCamp first, then compare Goodcall, SameDay, and Avoca. The reason is not that FieldCamp has a nicer AI voice, it is that the receptionist can sit on top of the same pest operating model that holds customers, properties, service areas, treatments, contracts, bait stations, chemicals, schedules, and follow-up. So the conversation can become a real request, booking, job, or human handoff with the pest context attached. Let's start with the basic call. It is a Saturday morning and a homeowner calls about activity in the kitchen. A useful AI receptionist should answer immediately, collect the caller's name, phone number, address, service concern, property type, and availability. It should explain only what the company has approved, check whether the address is inside the service area, and either book an allowed appointment or create a clean handoff. FieldCamp can use pest-specific receptionist playbook around residential versus commercial work, service area, pest type, property size, severity, inspection requirements, and recurring program. It can check territory during booking, capture the request, book within configured rules, or hand off when the situation needs a person. Goodcall is designed for fast self-serve phone setup. SameDay handles calls, texts, booking, follow-up, and deeper home service CSR workflows. Avoca focuses on inbound response across calls, text, and chat. Goodcall wins the fastest standalone phone agent setup, while FieldCamp wins the operating result because the captured conversation does not stop as a transcript or as a calendar event. It can enter the actual pest workflow with the property and service context already attached. Now let's talk about qualification. An AI receptionist should not treat every pest control call the same. A new residential inspection is way different from an existing customer's callback. A commercial food service account is different from a homeowner asking for a one-time treatment. And a question involving chemical safety, exposure, or a medical concern should never be improvised by the AI. FieldCamp's pest receptionist can qualify the work using the configured business rules and catalog, while maintaining a hard boundary around uncertain pricing, safety, chemical exposure, and medical questions. Goodcall lets you create logic flows and forms. SameDay brings home service CSR logic and field routes integration. Avoca focuses on lead capture and routing. SameDay wins if your requirement is adding an AI phone layer to field routes. FieldCamp wins if you want qualification to fit the same configurable pest operating system. But here's the catch. The best demo voice does not guarantee the best real call. Make every vendor handle 5 tests. A new homeowner, an existing recurring customer, a commercial inspection request, an out-of-area lead, and a caller asking something the agent is not allowed to answer. If the AI guesses instead of handing off, it failed. The next category is booking and integration. FieldCamp can verify service territory during online booking and create the booking or operational request inside FieldCamp. Goodcall connects to calendars, CRMs, and business tools, but you need to confirm the exact write-back behavior. SameDay publicly lists field routes and job integrations and says it can create subscriptions, find appointments, and dispatch technicians for new initial services or inspections in field routes. Avoca can book jobs, recover missed calls, and route leads, but the exact pest workflow needs implementation review. For a pest company already committed to field routes, SameDay wins this section. For an operation that wants the receptionist and the pest workflow in one configurable system, FieldCamp wins. Now let's talk about control and human handoff. Your office needs to decide which calls can be booked automatically, which should create a request, which should transfer immediately, and what happens after hours. For example, an existing customer calling about a callback might need priority routing, while a new lead outside the service area should be captured without filling the calendar. FieldCamp can create a request or booking when confidence or rules allow it, and preserve the context for a person when they do not. Goodcall gives you logic flows, directory contracts, and transfers. SameDay offers a developed home service CSR approach. Avoca emphasizes lead routing, missed call recovery, and hybrid handoff. For self-serve phone control, Goodcall wins. For an operational handoff where the office receives a customer, property, service request, and next action instead of loose message, FieldCamp wins. Let's talk about pricing. Goodcall is the only one of these 3 with clear public self-serve pricing. Torture is $79 per month for 1 agent and 100 unique customers. Growth is $129 for 250 unique customers. Scale is $249 for 500 unique customers. Its plans include unlimited minutes and tokens, with overages based on additional unique customers. SameDay is sales-led, and the official site does not present a public self-serve price I would trust enough to quote here. Avoca is also custom priced. That does not automatically make them bad value, but it means you need a real quote tied to call volume, integrations, setup, support, and contract terms. For published transparency, Goodcall clearly wins. FieldCamp needs a current package quote, and the value comparison should include the receptionist plus the pest CRM, booking, workflow, recurring operations, and follow-up it connects to. Choose Goodcall if you want a transparent standalone phone agent. Choose SameDay if you want a deeper AI layer on top of FieldRoutes. Choose Avoca if you want a managed multi-channel inbound service. FieldCamp is my overall winner because it does not end the call with a message somebody has to interpret and re-enter. It can turn the conversation into the next pest control object and workflow while keeping a human in the loop for safety or uncertainty. Take the 5 test calls: a new homeowner, existing callback, commercial inspection, out-of-area lead, and chemical safety question to FieldCamp.ai and make the team prove every outcome. Be safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.